Welcome back to my Method a Crime channel. My name is Huda London. This is for educational purpose only. This is the case of the Idaho quadruples. May the four victims rest in peace. Condolence to their families, and may the correct justice be served. I'd like to start by wishing all my subscribers well, all my viewers. Thank you for taking your time to watch my content. I really do appreciate it. We all are here for getting the correct answers for who, why, and how did these four young victims be unalived. I came across something that is extremely important that I wanted to share with you all today. I've made a longer clip which I will be putting up very soon. I'm editing it now. I believe it is something extremely important. In my opinion, we are aware of this case is mostly on gag order, so it's not going to be easy to get most of the answers that we are waiting for until the trial begins in Idaho County with Judge Hippler, Prosecutor William Thompson, Defense Attorney Ann Taylor. We know that Judge John Judge has resigned in this case, and I think he did the right thing by moving this case to Idaho County due to the population size, which is important because already people have the mob mentality like around this case in Idaho, Moscow. These are not my words. These are the words of Judge John Judge before you come for me. So this whole case has been puzzling from the very start, but we could see, at least I can speak for myself, and many of my viewers and subscribers could see that there's something definitely very wrong in this case. I want to bring into this clip not only what I've discovered, which I'm sure the police are aware of. I don't know when they were aware of this and why the Gonsalves family has hidden it to us. It doesn't make sense to me at all, because obviously the public, many of the public are helping the Gonsalves family when it comes to GoFundMes. When it came to Kaylees' car, and when it comes to the fact that they're gathering money so that they can go to the trial, and 10 of the friends and family members of Kaylees would be living there throughout the trial, to the GoFundMe money. I don't find anything wrong with it, but I don't like the fact that, like, we want the correct justice. In the beginning of the case, people have been attracted to the Gonsalves family because they speak about this case, which is in a way good. I wonder why the other parents don't speak that much about the case. But then I wonder, when did the Gonsalves find out about what I'm going to show you all now? It is really interesting, and after that I will be showing you all the red flags that I see. That I've spoken about many things, but now things are starting to make sense, for me at least. I see much more brighter now that the rain is gone. Like Jimmy Cliff said in his song, it was really blurry, but now things are starting to make sense. Things are coming in perspective. You can see clearly where we've been misled, why this case has been on gag order, why I personally believe the sentence was used in the beginning, a crime of passion, and why especially the term was used. If you'll remember, Chief Fry said that this is a targeted crime. But then we had Prosecutor William Thompson saying that the house, the victims wasn't the target, that the house was the target. If you'll remember this case from the beginning, you would remember that clearly. And I always wondered, why did he say that? Then we've heard the term in the beginning that the police said it could have been a burglary gone wrong. Now what I found can prove kind of that it could have been a burglary gone wrong, but I absolutely don't believe it was gone wrong just of misidentity or such things. I believe now when I show you all, you will understand why the theory of burglary gone wrong came. Just like the Idaho mosque case in the Banfield, I brought out side watching those pictures of Kaylee in the sitting position, and her parents spoke about Kaylee a couple of months later that she was found in the sitting position. Now this is one of those aha moments for me, because this is so major that I just feel like talking a bit about it, what I'm going to show you. It is not only one thing, it's two things that I discovered this week. I've been trying to work on it and put in some content because there's other things. Since I found this, there's other things I want to connect it with. But let me show you first without any further ado. Remember, you saw this first here, because some people are using it they're not using it under fair use purpose, and that is really kind of concerning because they have to follow the rules of YouTube. And the second thing is people go to a lot of hours. I go to a lot of research and hours and take a lot of time on my free time to observe with my cognitive behavior therapist skills, and at the same time with the talent of just, not talent, but just the fact of just looking and trying to find the right things to look at. When things don't make sense, you have to make it make sense in a way. So this is a big one. Just watch it. It's two very concerning things. One more than the other. And it's about Kaylee. Now this is what I wanted to show you. Pay attention. Let me zoom it in more. All I've done is zoom it in, nothing else. Look at Kaylee's car. Guys, we missed this. Look at Kaylee's car. A burglary gone wrong is what I would call it. A burglary gone right, in my opinion. Was this pre-planned? Who did this? Was this the four figures running? Allegedly. Was this the Banfield boys? Allegedly. With Saeed? Who did this? I'm not accusing anyone. That's the reason I wanted to show you all Kaylee's car, because that will change everything. Didn't DM and BF say they were sleeping? They didn't hear anything? Now you would hear somebody smashing Kaylee's car in the middle of the night. So BF has exculpatory evidence. Is this the evidence she has? Is that why? Or could it be the reason Ann Taylor feels so confident when she said my client didn't do it and we're going to prove it? Is this the exculpatory evidence? Look at the cracks behind the car. Guys, this is serious. The Congalmas didn't tell us. The father made a GoFundMe. He gathered the money and they bought the car back from the bank or the mortgage company, whatever. Let me zoom it out. You can see that's the natural picture, and I'll show you which channel this is from? It's from no other than ABC News. You can see this is the original picture, guys. 1122 Kings Road. This is from mainstream news. How come nobody saw this? Now, this is one thing I wanted to show you. This car was all these cars were parked there for another couple of days or weeks. They could have taken it for forensic evidence. Why didn't they call the FBI immediately? Now, the second one is the blue car. I don't know if it belongs to Maddie or Xana. I've heard Maddie, but I've heard Xana too. It belongs to one of the victims. Look at how dent the car is. It looks like the car has either smashed into another car or it looks like somebody has kicked the car in. Look at the officers. Why are they looking at that room so much? The front door was left open. We shouldn't forget that. But Kaylees' car is completely smashed. Wow. So my question is, was Kaylee and maybe Maddie the main targets, or Kaylee and Xana, whoever owned these two cars, possibly? The blue car could have been dented from before, but Kaylee's car says a lot.
We pieced together information from a case affidavit released by authorities, verified publicly available evidence, and pulled in ABC News reporting to create a visual timeline outlining significant events in this case. I'm Emmanuel Saliba, a senior reporter with ABC News. 9 p.m. local time on Saturday, November 12th in Moscow, Idaho. According to an affidavit released by authorities, Xana Kernodle and her boyfriend Ethan Chapin are seen hanging out at the Sigma Chi house. It's about a 5-minute walk from their off-campus house on King Road. Xana's roommates Kaylee Gonsalves and Madison Mogan are at the Corner Club. It's a historic sports bar in town. They stay at the bar for about 3 hours, according to an affidavit released by authorities. And around 1:30 a.m., Kaylee and Maddie leave the corner bar. The next available images we have of them are in this surveillance footage obtained by ABC News. They're heading towards a local food truck, which is about a 6-minute walk from the bar. Police say this man with them is not a suspect.
It sounded like, what does it sound like Hoodie Guy says? It sounded like actually they're going to get you girls, Maddie. I've always said that Kaylee and Maddie were targets, but they weren't the only two targets. I always say, and I still say, that it was two separate incidents. I still believe that, with two separate timelines. Although it all happened at the same night, it was different motives, different incidents, different targets, and now we have Kaylee's vehicle proving her brand new Land Rover is crashed. Not crashed, sorry. Somebody smashed the window. The police said it was a burglary gone wrong. Is that what they meant by it? And then we have Hoodie Guys saying they're going to get you. They're going to get you girls and Maddie. They're going to get you for that, Maddie. After he said this is when Maddie and Kaylee start talking. That's when Kaylee says, "Maddie, what did you tell Adam?" And Maddie says, I told Adam like everything. So Jack Showalter said this first, and that's when I think Kaylee noticed that something's wrong, and she says, Maddie, what did you tell Adam? And Maddie said, I told Adam like everything. Whatever was told to Adam got leaked out, got them unalived, got Kaylee's car smashed, broken into. Was this about a robbery gone wrong? Because let's not forget, there wasn't any SR cells on the 4 victims, allegedly. If that is the truth, when did they put this case on a gag order? Was it when they understood about the Land Rover? Land Rover was broken into? Why didn't the forensic team check the Land Rover well? I don't think they even